Beautiful sunny day this morning. I'm starting out a little later than I wanted to. I wanted to be up there by my storage at 6 a.m. or 7. It's now 9 o'clock. I've been up since before 5. The temperatures were a little down. For the wipe-on poly to work properly, it has to be at least mid-60s. I had my breakfast. Now I'm all set. Nice and dry. Now I'm going to give it a nice light sanding and do the wipe-on poly. Now I'm going to let it dry over here in the sun. It's going to dry a lot quicker than if I put it inside the storage area, since that area over there is in the shade. And in a couple hours I'm going to sand it again and give it another coat. I'm running out of this stuff, so I think I have enough for one more coat, and I think probably just 2 coats will be enough. Next project is to replace the inverter that I currently have with this brand new one. This one is slightly bigger, so I'm gonna have to make some alterations in there. First thing I gotta do here is get everything out of the way. I got my my ottoman here that serves as a stool and a place to put my laundry. I got to put that up here somewhere. I'm hoping that these cables will reach the new And here's the old one. This thing has worked beautifully, and the power coming from this thing only messed up one item that I ever plugged into it. And that was a coffee grinder from Walmart. Then this coffee grinder that I got, it was slightly cheaper than the other one. Had a few less whistles and bells and whistles, and I never had an issue. But the other one that I had, I bought 2 of them, and both, as soon as you plug them in, started bubbling up at the bottom, and yeah, big problems. But let's see if I can this one is quite bigger. Look at the size comparison. I mean, they are quite a bit larger. So it turns out that after all that work that I did disconnecting my inverter, which it wasn't that hard at all, but it takes time, because I'm trying to remember what I did a couple years ago. So I had to look at the wires and trying to remember what I did. And then when I finally got to disconnect the wires from my inverter, and then I went to put them on the new inverter, I realized that I couldn't do it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait at least one more week. What I'm going to have to do is order a brand new wire and a brand new luck connectors, because the cables that go into my Cobra inverter, the one I currently have, there's a little hole in the back of the inverter. There's two holes, a positive and a negative, and the wire goes into that hole, and then there's a screw on top, and you screw it, you tighten down, pinching the wire, and that holds the wire secure on the inverter that I just bought. And it's my fault, because I looked at it and it didn't click in that it was a totally different system. I have quite a few 6-gauge connectors, but I don't have 4-gauge. Instead of just getting 2 luck connectors, I decided to get 2 wires with the luck connectors already attached to them. There's this company that I bought some of my wire pre-cut and already with the luck connectors on them, and I'm going to order 2 more, and this time I'm going to order 4 0-gauge. I'm going to order that, and hopefully by next weekend it should be here. It's a bummer. I wanted to use that so badly. But as for me, I shall sing of your strength. Yes, I shall joyfully sing of your loving kindness in the morning. For you have been my stronghold and a refuge in the day of my distress. Psalm 59:16.